everybody, my name is Beth and I am the Steadfast Stitcher, and this is my Flosstube channel where we talk mostly about cross stitch. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here today and thank you so much for joining me. If you're brand new, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe below, and if you're returning, thank you so much. I really appreciate our wonderful cross stitching community. And speaking of community, I first want to give some shout outs. Brandy and the Stitching Owl and Britches Get Stitches recently mentioned me in their videos, and I just want to say thank you to them, and please do go check out their channels. Britches Get Stitches, her latest video was a mostly cross stitching but a little bit of homesteading, and I learned some stuff watching her video and it was a lot of fun. So definitely go check them out. And I also want to send out a congratulations to Susan, Criminally Creative, who just hit 1,000 subscribers. Yay! Congratulations, well deserved. She got some lovely shout outs from Jessie Marie Does Stuff and Pam and Steph of Just Keep Stitching. And that helped push her over 1,000, and that's fantastic. So congratulations. Susan and I are going to be starting a sale soon, and I'll have more details towards the end of the video, but I put a little post up about it in the beginning as well, in the introduction. And as far as the introduction goes, there are 2 Sal Zooms coming up. You're welcome to come join us. I put the link below for our group. First up is this coming Saturday. There is going to be a group of us stitching from the book Cross Stitch in the Forest by Max Pigeon. And Saturday Eastern Time beginning at noon and going for the full day. You do not have to be stitching on a pattern from Cross Stitch in the Forest in order to participate. You're welcome to bring whatever you want to stitch on. But a number of us decided to start a pattern from that book this weekend. So we're going to have a special Zoom for that. And like I said, I'll put the link for my Facebook group below, and you can join us on there. We also, the first day of fall, have the Finally Fall Sal, and we'll be having a Zoom for that with my group, and that's going to be going all day on Sunday, September 23rd, I believe is the first day of fall, and you can stitch on anything fall themed, knit, crochet, quilt, craft, whatever you want to do. You are welcome to come and join us. And thank you to Cross Stitch Salander on Instagram for posting my Sal for Finally Fall Sal. I am excited about it. Angela and I are going to be starting one particular piece, but you can do anything fall themed, any craft fall themed. So I hope you'll come join us. Now, I've got some whips to show you, and I don't have any haul, but I did get some fabulous stitchy kindness today that I have to show you. I'll have that later in the video, and then some plans. So why don't we get started? I hope you have all had a great stitchy 2 weeks since my last video, and you're having lots of fun. I love the fact that the temperature here is at least starting to come down a bit. We're not in the 90s anymore. It's more closer to 80 or mid to upper 70s, and then 50s in the morning. It's really nice. So first up, I had a new start. Totally unplanned, but I have a new start. So a bunch of us got together in Zoom and decided that this past Sunday, we were going to start a new Carolyn Manning design. A lot of us have Carolyn Manning designs, so a bunch of us started one. I'm going to put a picture here because the printed copy just does not do the colors justice. This is Farmer's Market by Carolyn Manning, and I just love this. It's got a wonderful fall vibe to it, and it's part of her Shooting Stars collection. But yeah, so pretty. And it is full coverage, lots of color changes. And I am doing this on 25 count Lugana over 1. And it doesn't look like it, but I did put 400 stitches in. So that's what I've got so far. Like I said, that is exactly 400 stitches. So I'm off to a good little start, but I do have quite a bit more to go. And doing it on 25 count over 1, this will fit in an 8x8 frame. So a decent size, but not huge. And let me show you this, yeah, best cat mom ever. I love that. Yeah. I love that needle minder. That was a gift from Sarah, who also got me that Team Toe Beans one I showed last week. But I love Carolyn Manning designs. And yeah, I'm excited to do this Shooting Stars one. Rebecca, who's in our group, has done several Carolyn Mannings, and they're just gorgeous. So, yeah, I'm excited that I got started on that one. I wasn't really planning on starting anything new, but, you know, stuff happens. So the next piece I worked on was from the book Love Lives Here. And I did a little work on our Whimsy house, which is this top design right here. I love that bird, and I love the salt box. I am gaga for salt boxes. But so I got about 250, 300 stitches on it. It's staying out, so I do plan on getting more work on it before the next time you see it. Oops, dropping floss. All right. So last time you saw it, I've added a little bit more and finished off the bird. And I worked on the branch and the little leaves here and some of that flower. I outlined the flower. There's like 4 colors in the flower. But this is a very cute design. And I am doing this on Badlands 22 count by Be Stitch Me. Again, really like this design. I'm also working on another pattern from the book, this small sampler, that did not come out this time, but it might come out in the near future because it is on my list to work on. Now this is one I've shown before, but I only had a teeny tiny little start on it. And since then I've added about 500 stitches. Still can't see much, but it's got a little more color in it now. It's a full coverage. It is Spirit of Autumn by Heaven and Earth Designs. I love those foxes. You see the little babies? So, so cute. And just the colors in this are spectacular. Now, so I started upper left, so you can see that's a pretty dark corner. I did make some progress. Like I said, I put a little over 500 stitches in it. Long way to go yet. And I'm okay with that. All right. So that's where I'm at so far. It is pretty dark, but there's like 3 or 4 different colors in there right now. I think 4. There's some greens, some browns, black. But really pretty. I can't wait to get down to the foxes or just even to see more of the fall colors in this. I think it's going to be gorgeous. I said in my last video, I have no specific goal to finish this, just to finish it before I die. It just is probably the same goal with most of my full coverage projects that I have, is to finish it before I'm dead. Let's see. So I only have a couple more to show. I did get out and about a bit over the past weekend, so I didn't get as much stitchy time as I normally would, but the weather was so gorgeous I just could not stay indoors, which explains if you can hear I'm a little allergy messed up right now, but it was well worth it. It's like I'm allergic to everything, but I can't. I hate staying indoors all the time. I want to go out. So, next one I worked on, this is Riley Harbor by Kathy Barrick. And I showed this one last time as well, and I've gotten some more progress on it since you last saw it. I'm working down in here on the boats, and I think this is a terrific pattern. I just love it. I am using 18 count scroll by Bestitch Me. And I was just working on this the other night, so it's still in its Q-snap. But so this is where I'm at so far. I'm working down on this sailboat down here. And then I'll be doing the tall ship next. And then I will probably go back up and work on some more houses and kind of alternate top and bottom. Because there's some little critters in there in the water to do. There's a cute little seahorse and that huge, gorgeous whale that I just can't wait to stitch on. Let's pull it back out again. Look at him. Ooh, I want to stitch that so bad. But I've decided I've got to do these houses first before I can go to the whale. Because that's probably my favorite part of this stitch, is going to be that whale. But I do love the tall ships here too. They're beautiful. And I like the style of the houses. It's a terrific pattern. Now this is one that I do hope to finish by the end of this year. And I'm making decent progress on it, so I'm thinking I will be able to do it. But, you know, we'll see ultimately. I would like to finish it and get it framed and up on the wall before the end of the year. I think that would be fantastic. Ooh, a quick water break. All right. So this last one I worked on was Winter Salt Boxes, and it's from Plum Street Samplers. I am doing the red one, and I really like this one. As I love I use the called for threads, and I love the variegation in it. So it calls for a combination of classic colorworks and Weeks Dye Works, and then there's a couple DMCs. I had done some work on it in my last video as well, but did get more done this time around. And this is on 18 count Ada in the Shadows from Dying for Cross Stitch. And so I got more done on the house, and I got this little tree done. I just need to put the little tree stump at the bottom here. But yeah, I worked more on the house itself and this tree here. I haven't decided if I'm going to put, there's a backstitched star up here at the top of this tree. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet. For me, that gives it more of a Christmas vibe, and I don't mind the star. I just like the idea of keeping this more seasonal as winter and not so much a Christmas thing. So, now this fabric is plenty big enough so that once I get this piece done, I have a Saltbox, another Saltbox that I'm going to start. And that's from the autumn Saltboxes. And I actually plan on doing both of these. So once I get done with this winter Saltbox, I'm just going to keep it on the fabric for now and not do anything with it yet and just start working on these two. I have all 4 seasons, but I'm planning on using like a lighter, more springy like fabric for spring and summer Saltboxes. Pumpkin. Oh, I was trying to think I was going to mention something else about Saltboxes, and for a minute I blanked on the name. If you're not familiar, Pinker and Pumpkin does a whole bunch of Saltboxes, and they are all free patterns on her blog. And you can find her on Instagram, and I will link her below. But she's got a huge selection of beautiful Saltboxes to stitch and other items you can stitch along with, and they are all free. So I definitely plan. I have one of hers that I'm working on. However, I had a piece of kind of like painted on. It was a big box store purchase, 14 count Ada. And I haven't gotten back to it because I'm not thrilled with how it looks. So we'll see. I may keep going with it, or I may switch it over to a different fabric. But yeah, I'm a Saltboxaholic. So I'm thrilled to be working on these, and I plan to do at least one of the Saltboxes for each season from Plum Street Samplers, and eventually get to doing some of the Pinker and Pumpkin ones. Is I have a huge dough bowl that my sister-in-law gave me, and I need to fill it up. So I need to get working on these, and I'm hoping by this next video, I will have the winter Saltbox done to show you. You shall see. That's my goal. Now, moving on to plans. So I mentioned, and you saw a picture in the beginning of my video, this coming Saturday, I am starting the Sal from Cross Stitch in the Forest, and we are doing, I think it's Pigeon Forest Sal, and Helen D also has a Sal going, so you can use whatever hashtag you like, I don't care. But yeah, so I'm going to be starting a pattern from Cross Stitch in the Forest. I know someone has already started Winter Walk, which is this bear. I gotta show you the bear. If you saw my flip through, you saw all of these patterns, but I'm still deciding between 3 of them. Cannot make up my mind. Yeah, so one of them people just couldn't wait, and she's already started the Winter Walk with that bear, and he's just phenomenal. That's one of the ones on my list that I really want to start. I actually want to start every one in this book, except for one, which is the bug one. I just can't get myself into it. So for me, it's between that bear, Shenandoah Valley, which is the cover photo, which is just gorgeous, and Tree's Company, which one of my friends in my group is also starting. So, oops, oh yeah, and I forgot, I also have the floss and everything kitted up for the Fox and Butterflies one too. I can't say no to a fox. So Tree's Company is the all greens one, and it's really kind of neat. It's only 4 colors, and it's 60 by 86. Yeah, this one's a fun one. Good bit of back stitching in this one as well. Yeah, come on and join us on Saturday. Like I said, we'll start at noon Eastern time on Saturday on Zoom. And link for the group below. I'd love to have you come join us. Now, so that's my plan for this coming Saturday. Next Friday, the 20th. Oh my gosh. I am starting Nature's Peace with Susan from Criminally Creative. And this is an absolutely gorgeous pattern. So we've decided on Nature is My Peace Sal. And I like to call them start-alongs and not stitch-alongs. There's no end date on any of my sals. It's just, you know, stitch on it when you want. And I think this is a gorgeous pattern. This is from Carriage House Samplings. And I am going to be stitching it on 20 count Garden Party. Sorry for the crinklies. But I really like this fabric. Let's see if it's not washing out too badly. That's better. This is from Bestitch Me. That's a beautiful fabric, and I can't wait to work it. So that's my plan for next Friday. And then, not this coming Sunday, but the following Sunday is the first day of fall. Holy cow. And we'll be doing the Finally Fall Sal. We're going to have a Zoom for that. And you are welcome to come join us. The Zoom room will be open all day. And you can stitch on any fall themed project you want. You can craft. You can knit or crochet or sew or quilt or whatever you want to work on is fine. My group name is Crafts and Books. So you are welcome to stitch or work on anything. All crafts are welcome. We are kind of a very low drama, mellow group. Sometimes we're very chatty. Sometimes we're very quiet and focused on our projects. And all of that's good. You know, however you want to do, you do you. And like I said, all projects are welcome. And we're Crafts and Books because we also have a once a month book club. And this coming October is going to be our classic book. And I can't believe this is a classic already, but it's coming up on its 50th anniversary, is Interview with a Vampire by Anne Rice. So that'll be our October book club, and you are welcome to join us for that as well. So Angela and I, for Finally Fall Sal, are going to be starting Autumn Rules by Primrose Cottage Stitches. And this calls for 25 count over 2. And I am doing it on this gorgeous fabric from Bestitch Me called Autumn, appropriately. And this is 25 count. So I will be doing it 25 count over 2. And look at those colors. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Nice greens and like those fall reds. Not quite a maple red, but definitely got those red tones to it. I am looking forward to stitching on that one. And that will be coming, that Nature's Peace will be coming on with me to the retreat at Barefoot Needle Arts the first weekend on October. Angela will also be at the retreat, and so will Susan, Criminally Creative. So it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to go. Yeah, so all these new starts and new sales that I'll be working on, I'm excited about it. And I'm hoping to get a couple of finishes before the end of the year as well. A couple more, because I don't have nearly enough finishes this year. I have startitis again. So, the last thing I want to show is some stitchy kindness that I just received today. I don't have any haul, but I do have some haul on the way, so I will have that next video. But completely unexpectedly, surprising, shocked, I got this beautiful package of things from my friend Camille. And Camille, I miss you. But she sent me some wonderful things, and I just wanted to share them with you because they're all stitchy related. First off this is like liquid gold to me, because I can't find tapestry petite needles anywhere, and they are my absolute favorite. And she managed to get me a pack of 28 tapestry petite needles, and I just love working with these. I've had a really hard time. I still have some tapestry petites, but they're all assigned to projects. So anytime I start something new, I've been having to use regular size needles, and it feels like I'm working with a sword compared to petite needles. So I was absolutely thrilled. She sent me a pack of tapestry petite needles. I don't know where she found them, but that's awesome. She also sent me some of my favorite go-to fabric, 25 count potato Lugana, and she sent me a huge piece. Wow. And I think this is a full yard. Yeah. She sent me like a full yard of 25 count potato Lugana, it's just my favorite go-to fabric in a pinch. I love working with it. And I love the size of the stitches and how they look, and how this has little brown slubs in it. It's just one of my favorites. So that was exciting. But that wasn't it. I'm completely blown away. I almost cried when I opened the package. She also sent me, from Blackbird Designs, a little bit of spring. I think, the first day of spring next year, we might have a little bit of spring sal. That would be an awesome time to start this. But she also sent me the fabric and the DMC thread for it as well. Oh my gosh. Oop. Let's see if you can get a better look at this sampler. It is gorgeous. It's over 2, and there is some over 1. There's some Algerian eyelets and satin stitches. But I love the color scheme on this one. I think it's really pretty and perfect for spring. So I'm looking forward to starting this. And yeah, I know it's way in advance, but I think first day of spring, Sal next year. This one. Mark your calendars. And she sent me some 36 count Edinburgh linen, which is my favorite linen to stitch on. It's 36 count. So, I'm excited. And it doesn't want to go back in the bag. Come on, go back in the bag. And then, like I said, I'm in shock. And she also sent, not only, she sent the fabric and the thread for this too, but wait, you see what else she sent to go with this? This is colonial hair from the Primitive Hair. I love this one. Actually, I love both of them. That is so neat. And, it's like the colonial style silhouettes and costuming. It's a fantastic pattern. And she sent me the fabric to go with it. She found a frame for it. Oh my gosh. And it's a stand-up one. It can be hung or stand up. But she sent me the frame for it as well. Oh, I'm so excited. This one may have to get started this year. Like, I need another start on the horizon. But this may need to get started this year. So it is so cool. I love it. Oh, yeah. So, Camille, thank you so much. I'm gobsmacked. This is wonderful. Oh, and I love this frame. It doesn't really show with the plastic on. It's got kind of antiqued. It's antiqued finish to it. It's just really pretty. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much. This is just wonderful. This goes in with my stash for retirement. It's somewhere between 1 and 5 years, somewhere in there. Hopefully. I'm gonna start calling that. Susan Criminally Creative also calls it stashing for retirement. So yeah, anything I buy now is called stashing for retirement. It's not haul. It's getting ready to retire someday. But yeah, oh, I'm so thrilled. Wow. Thank you. So that is my plans and whips and stitchy kindness and shout outs. I think that's it. So I will definitely I got the notification that I have haul on the way from Hobby House. So I will be showing that in my next video. And that's it for now. I will see you all in 2 weeks. I will hopefully have new starts on all 3 of those new projects. And a finish, I'm hoping, on the winter salt box. Yep, so those are some of my goals for the next 2 weeks. I hope you have a great 2 weeks. You get in a lot of good stitchy time and time to relax and rejuvenate. So that's it. Take care of yourselves, everybody, and take care of each other. And I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.